Good day, America. My friend, my name is Slava. Today I could receive some uh, thoughts about prices and technology. Of 125 trillions dollars USA per year, approximately. Starting domain price of brilliance, 1 gram, or 5 carats cost $250,000 USA of natural brilliance. It means that 1 kilogram cost 250 millions dollars USA. It means that 1 ton costs 250 billions dollars USA. Diamonds and coal have similar formula. Natural equal synthetical. Fences over nature in 1 million times. By the way of multi-circular mass densification. My friend, you achieve by the synthesis needable prices balance. For example, 1 ton of Cusbus coal cost $30 USA per 1 ton. From 1 ton of Cusbus coal, we create 1 gram of Cusbus coal plasma. By the price, $30 USA per 1 gram. It means that 1 ton of Cusbus coal plasma cost $30 million USA. From 1 ton of Cusbus coal plasma, you create 1 gram of Cusbus synthetical diamonds industry. By the price, $30 million USA per 1 gram, or $6 million USA per 1 carat, or 30 trillions dollars USA per 1 ton. Next task, to use 800 trillion kilowatt of energy of Cusbus coal for production of 1 ton of synthetical brilliance from Cusbus coal price. Cusbus coal buys the price $1 trillion of the United States of America. It means that another hand of the price and technology are energy. 800 trillion kilowatt of energy per 1 ton, or $1 trillion, you say, per 1 ton. Per year, per month, per week, per day, per hour, per minute, per second, per millisecond, per microsecond, per nanosecond, per picosecond. My friend, use digital metrics of text as analogical for different tasks. In first digital edition, we will talk about 3,000 approximated price, or less. Real wealth approximate digitally $2 trillion USA per 1 ton of digital base. In digital base. My friend, you have computer program and must mathematically decipher digital metrics of the trillion formula. Read with God. Visit our website, World Wide Web, VGRZIBOYTEZ.LV. World Wide Web. Web Synthesis.LV. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the gold. Per 1 ton in USA dollars 1 trillion. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the oil. Per 1 ton 1 trillion USA dollars. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the coal. Per 1 ton $1 trillion US of the United States of America. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the gas. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the steel. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the steel. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the rubber. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Visit our website, World Wide Web, Synthesis.LV. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the bitumen. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the cast iron. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the glass. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the tree. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the wood. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the cloth. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the cotton fabric. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the wool mixture. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the footwear. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the radio sets. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the television set. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the medicaments. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the brilliants. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the emeralds. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the antique. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the meat. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the poultry. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the pork. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the beef. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the veal. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the roast veal. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the mouton. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the lamb. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the milk. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the kefir. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the rationka. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the yogurt. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the preserves. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the tobacco. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the cheese. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the fat. per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of boiled sausages. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the smoked sausages. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the half-smoked sausages. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the cosmetics. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the household chemical goods. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the automobiles. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the aircraft. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the tractors. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the sports armament. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the pearls. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the synthetic oil. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the liquid coal. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the gas from coal. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the dry form oil. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the solid oil. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the gas form oil. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the natural gasoline. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the sweets. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the chocolate. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the lemonade. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the shares. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the banknotes. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the furniture. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 tons of the carpets. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, where Grzybowski sent us a web. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the apple. Per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the pears. Per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the melons. Per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the watermelons. Per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the pumpkins. Per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the plants. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the fertilizers. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the China. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the files. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the glass natural. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the medical engineering. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the dental materials. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the gold belt synthetical. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the gold belt chemical. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the physiological silver. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the silver. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the industrial diamonds. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the industrial emeralds. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the industrial sapphires. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the industrial rubies. per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of industrial topaz, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of the semiconductors, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of the computers, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of the telephone, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of the paper, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of the wallpaper, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of the tableware and accessories, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of the kitchen accessories, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of the rye grain, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of wheat, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of the narcological preparation, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of the aluminium, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of the copper, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of the cast iron refining, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of the bronze, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of the eggs of ham, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of the pasteboard, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of plastic, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of the varnishes, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of the artistic paints, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 ton of the different paints, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 tons of the video apparatus, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 tons of the 40 materials, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 tons of the bauxite, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 tons of the aluminum, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 tons of the textbook, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 tons of the cost called synthetical, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 tons of the medicine anti-nicotine, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 tons of the anti-heroin medicine, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 tons of the anti-opioid medicine, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 tons of the anti-hashish medicine, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 tons of the anti-cocaine medicine, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 tons of stock Kennedy, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 tons of the lemonade powder, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton, census per year of 50,000 tons of the fecal mass orate, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, where Grzybowski Synthos LW. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the pastry, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the cakes, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the onion, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the amber, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the granite, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the marble, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the coffee, per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the tea. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the cocoa. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the pepper. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the rice. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the macaroni. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the boat engineering. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the anti-alcohol. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the medical herbs. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the flowers. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the sugar. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the mustard. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the mayonnaise. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the ketchup. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the natural cosmetics. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the tail. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the fairy tale. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the perfume. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of eau de cologne. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the toilet paper. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the washing powder. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the soap. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the contraceptive. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the leather. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the fruit. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the diesel locomotive. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the carriage. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the aircraft. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the submarine. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the cinnamon. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the super mayonnaise. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the super ketchup. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the tomato. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the carrot. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Texas per year 50,000 ton of the cucumber. Per 1 trillion USD dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, where Grzybowski sent us away. Census per year 50,000 ton of the cabbage. Per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the salad. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the radish. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the horseradish. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the banana. per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the potatoes. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the maize. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the sunflower seed. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the candles. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the electric bulb. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the peat. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the optical fiber. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Paper. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the optical magnetic beater. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the sea products. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the laminaria. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the squid. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the black adder. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the red gator. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the eggplant paste. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the large horned cattle. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the small horned cattle. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the horses. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year of 50,000 ton of the camels. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the oranges. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the tangerines. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the groundnuts. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the raisins. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the grapes. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the walnut. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the pistachio. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the macaroni food. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the poppy. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the pumpkin. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of mineral water. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of soybean. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the linoleum. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 ton of the rabbit meat. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, where Grzybowski Synthesis Web. Synthesis per year. Synthesis per year 50,000 ton of the garlic. Per 1 ton $1 trillion, you say. Synthesis per year 50,000 ton of the lime flower tea. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 ton of the river pearl. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 ton of the church plate. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 ton of the punch. Per 1 trillion USD per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 ton of the bus. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USD. Synthesis per year 50,000 ton of the tram. Per 1 ton 1 trillion USA dollars. Census per year 50,000 ton of the trolley bus. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars of the USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the pancakes. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the flour. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the apricot. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the peach. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the persimmon. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the ginger. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the pig. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the cedar nut. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the honey. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the piece of sweetened and pressed cottage cheese. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year of the 50,000 ton of the Brinza sheep's milk cheese. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the cards. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the sour cream. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the sour clotted milk. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the air conditioner. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the bacon. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the wort. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the ham. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the uranium medical. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the caustic soda. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the beans. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year of the 50,000 ton of the haircuts. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the synthetic resin. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the potash fertilizer. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the nitric fertilizer. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the iron ore. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion golden dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the vitamin C. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion golden dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the vitamin B. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion dollars USA. Visit our website, World Wide Web, where Zubovsky Synthos LV. Per stone, $1 billion. Census per year of 50,000 ton of vitamin A. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year of 50,000 ton of the vitamin E. Vitamin. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year of 50,000 ton of the vitamin D. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year of 50,000 ton of the sweet, or the beet. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year of 50,000 ton of the clock. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year of 50,000 ton of the lead pencil. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Good day, America. My friend, my name is Slava. Today I could receive some thoughts about prices. And technology. 125 trillions dollars USA per year approximately. Starting domain price of brilliance 1 gram or 5 carats cost $250,000 USA of natural brilliance. It means that 1 kilogram cost $250 million USA. It means that 1 ton costs $250 billion USA. Diamonds and coal have similar formula. Natural equal synthetical. Fantasies over nature in 1 million times. By the way of multi-circular mass densification. My friend, you achieve by the synthesis needable prices balance. For example, 1 ton of Cusbus coal cost $30 USA per 1 ton. From 1 ton of Cusbus coal, we create 1 gram of Cusbus coal plasma. By the price $30 USA per 1 gram. It means that 1 ton of Cusbus coal plasma cost $30 million USA. From 1 ton of Cusbus coal plasma, you create 1 gram of Cusbus synthetical diamonds industry. By the price $30 million USA per 1 gram, or $6 million USA per 1 carat, or $30 trillions USA per 1 ton. Next task, to use 800 trillion kilowatt of energy of Cusbus coal for production of 1 ton of synthetical brilliance from Cusbus coal price. Cusbus coal buys the price $1 trillion of the United States of America. It means that another hand of the price and technology are energy. 800 trillion kilowatt of energy per 1 ton, or $1 trillion, you say, per 1 ton. Per year, per month, per week, per day, per hour, per minute, per second, per millisecond, per microsecond, per nanosecond, per picosecond. My friend, use digital metrics of text as analogical for different tasks. In first digital edition, we will talk about 3,000 approximated price, or less. Real wealth approximate digitally $2 trillion USA per 1 ton of digital base. In digital base. My friend, you have computer program and must mathematically decipher digital metrics of the trillion formula. Read with God. Visit our website, World Wide Web, VGRZIBOVS KYSYTEZ.LV. synthesis.lv. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the gold. Per 1 ton in USA dollars 1 trillion. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the oil. Per 1 ton 1 trillion USA dollars. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the coal. Per 1 ton $1 trillion US of the United States of America. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the gas. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the steel. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the steel. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the rubber. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Visit our website, World Wide Web, Web Zubowski, Synthesis LV. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the bitumen. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the cast iron. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the glass. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the tree. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the wood. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the cloth. Per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the cotton fabric. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the wool mixture. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the footwear. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the radio sets. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the television set. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the medicaments. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the brilliants. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the emeralds. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the antique. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the meat. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the poultry. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the pork. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the beef. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the veal. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the roast veal. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the mouton. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the lamb. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the milk. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the kefir. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the razinka. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the yogurt. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the preserves. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the tobacco. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the cheese. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the fat. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the boiled sausages. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the smoked sausages. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the half-smoked sausages. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the cosmetics. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the household chemical goods. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Censuses per year of 50,000 tons of the automobiles. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the aircraft. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the tractors. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the sports armament. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the pearls. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the synthetic oil. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the liquid coal. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior for 50,000 ton of the gas form coal. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the dry form oil. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the solid oil. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the gas form oil. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the natural gasoline. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the sweets. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the chocolate. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the lemonade. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the shares. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the banknotes. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the furniture. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the carpets. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, where Zybowski sent us a web. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the apple. Per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the pears. Per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the melons. Per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the watermelons. Per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the pumpkins. Per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the plants. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the fertilizers. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the China. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the files. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the glass natural. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the medical engineering. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the dental materials. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the gold belt synthetical. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the gold belt chemical. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the physiological silver. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the silver. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the industrial diamonds. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the industrial emeralds. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the industrial sapphires. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the industrial rubies. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the industrial topaz. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the semiconductors. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the computers. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the telephone. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the paper. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Princess Superior 50,000 ton of the wallpaper. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the tableware and accessories. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the kitchen accessories. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the rye grain. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of wheat. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the narcological preparation. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the aluminium. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the copper. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the cast iron refatting. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the bronze. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the eggs of ham. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the pasteboard. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of plastic. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 tons of the varnishes. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the artistic paints. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the different paints. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 tons of the video apparatus. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the 40 materials. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the bauxite. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the aluminum. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the textbook. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the cost called synthetical. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the medicine anti-nicotine. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the anti-heroin medicine. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the anti-opioid medicine. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the anti-hashish medicine. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the anti-cocaine medicine. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 tons of stock cannon. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the lemonade powder. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the fecal mass oryx. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, where Grzybowski Synthos LW. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the pastry. Per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the cakes. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the onion. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the amber. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the granite. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the marble. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the coffee. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the tea. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the cocoa. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the pepper. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the rice. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the macaroni. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences superior 50,000 ton of the boat engineering. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the anti-alcohol. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the medical herbs. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the flowers. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the sugar. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the mustard. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the mayonnaise. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the ketchup. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the natural cosmetics. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the tail. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the fairy tale. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the perfume. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of eau de cologne. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the toilet paper. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the washing powder. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the soap. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the contraceptive. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the leather. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the fruit. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the diesel locomotive. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the carriage. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the aircraft. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the submarine. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the cinnamon. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the super mayonnaise. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the super ketchup. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the tomato. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the carrot. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the cucumber. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, where Grzybowski sent us away. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the cabbage. Per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the salad. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the radish. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the horseradish. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the banana. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the potatoes. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the maize. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the sunflower seed. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the candles. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the electric bulb. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the peat. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 tons of the optical fiber. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton paper. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the optical magnetic beater per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the sea products per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 tons of the laminaria per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the squid per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the black cather per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the red cather per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the eggplant paste per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the large horned cattle per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the small horned cattle per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the horses per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the camels per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the oranges per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the tangerines per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the ground nuts per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the raisins per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the grapes per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the walnut per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the pistachio per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the macaroni food per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the poppy per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the pumpkin per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of mineral water per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of soybean per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the linoleum per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the rabbit meat per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, where Grzybowski Synthesis Web. Synthesis per year. Synthesis per year 50,000 ton of the garlic per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year 50,000 ton of the lime flower tea per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year 50,000 ton of the river pearl per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the church plate per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the punch per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the bus per 1 ton $1 trillion USA dollars. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the tram per 1 ton $1 trillion USA dollars. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the trolley bus per 1 ton $1 trillion dollars of the USA. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the pancakes per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the flour per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the apricot per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the peach per 1 ton $1 trillion USA. Fences per year 50,000 ton of the persimmon per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the ginger, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the pig, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the cedar nut, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the honey, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the piece of sweetened and pressed cottage cheese, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year of the 50,000 ton of the Brinza sheep's milk cheese, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the cards, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the sour cream, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the sour clotted milk, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the air conditioner, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the bacon, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the wort, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the ham, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the uranium medical, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the caustic soda, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the beans, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year of the 50,000 ton of the haircuts, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the synthetic resin, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the potash fertilizer, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the nitric fertilizer, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the iron ore, per 1 ton, $1 trillion golden dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the vitamin C, per 1 ton, $1 trillion golden dollars USA. Census per year 50,000 ton of the vitamin B, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Visit our website, World Wide Web, Zhibovsky Synthos LV. Per stone, $1 billion. Census per year of 50,000 ton of vitamin A, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year of 50,000 ton of the vitamin vitamin, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year of 50,000 ton of the vitamin D, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year of 50,000 ton of the sweet, or the beet, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year of 50,000 ton of the clock, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Census per year of 50,000 ton of the lead pencil, per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Good day, America. My friend, my name is Slava. Today I could receive some thoughts about prices. And technology. Of 125 trillion dollars USA per year, approximately. Starting domain price of brilliance, 1 gram, or 5 carats, cost $250,000 USA of natural brilliance. It means that 1 kilogram cost $250 million USA. It means that 1 ton costs $250 billion USA. Diamonds and coal have similar formula. Natural equal synthetical. Fences over nature in 1 million times. By the way of multi-circular mass densification. My friend, you achieve by the synthesis needable prices balance. For example, 1 ton of Cusbus coal cost $30 USA per 1 ton. From 1 ton of Cusbus coal, we create 1 gram of Cusbus coal plasma. By the price $30 USA per 1 gram. It means that 1 ton of Cusbus coal plasma cost $30 million USA. From 1 ton of Cusbus coal plasma, you create 1 gram of Cusbus synthetical diamonds industry. By the price $30 million USA per 1 gram, or $6 million USA per 1 carat, or 30 trillions USA per 1 ton. Next task, to use 800 trillion kilowatt of energy of Cusbus coal for production of 1 ton of synthetical brilliance from Cusbus coal price. Cusbus coal buys the price $1 trillion of the United States of America. It means that another hand of the price and technology are energy. 800 trillion kilowatt of energy per 1 ton, or $1 trillion, you say, per 1 ton. Per year, per month, per week, per day, per hour, per minute, per second, per millisecond, per microsecond, per nanosecond, per picosecond. My friend, use digital metrics of text as analogical for different tasks. In first digital edition, we will talk about 3,000 approximated price, or less. Real wealth approximate digitally $2 trillion USA per 1 ton of digital base. In digital base. My friend, you have computer program and must mathematically decipher digital metrics of the trillion formula. Read with God. Visit our website, World Wide Web, VGRZIBOVS.LV. World Wide Web. Web Synthesis.LV. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the gold. Per 1 ton in USA dollars, 1 trillion. Synthesis per year of 50,000 tons of the oil. Per 1 ton, 1 trillion USA dollars. Synthesis per year or 50,000 tons of the coal. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion use of the United States of America. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the gas. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion use. Fences per year, or 50,000 tons of the steel. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion use. Fences per year, or 50,000 tons of the steel. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion use. Fences per year, or 50,000 tons of the rubber. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion use. Visit our website, World Wide Web, where Zhibowski sent us a web. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the bitumen. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion use. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the cast iron. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion use. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the glass. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion use. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the tree. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion use. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the wood. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion use. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the cloth. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion use. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the cotton fabric. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the wool mixture. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the footwear. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the radio sets. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the television set. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the medicaments. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the brilliants. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the emeralds. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the antique. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the meat. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the poultry. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the pork. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, of 50,000 tons of the beef. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the veal. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, of 50,000 tons of the roast veal. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the mouton. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the lamb. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the milk. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the kefir. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the razinka. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, for 50,000 tons of the yogurt. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, of 50,000 tons of the preserves. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the tobacco. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the cheese. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the fat. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the boiled sausages. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the smoked sausages. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the half-smoked sausages. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the cosmetics. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the household chemical goods. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the automobiles. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the aircraft. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the tractors. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the sports armament. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 tons of the pearls. Per $1 trillion per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the synthetic oil per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the liquid coal per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior of 50,000 ton of the gas form coal per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior of 50,000 ton of the dry form oil per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior of 50,000 ton of the solid oil per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior of 50,000 ton of the gas form oil per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior of 50,000 ton of the natural gasoline per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior of 50,000 ton of the sweets per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior of 50,000 ton of the chocolate per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior of 50,000 ton of the lemonade per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior of 50,000 ton of the shares per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior of 50,000 ton of the banknotes per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior of 50,000 ton of the furniture per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior of 50,000 ton of the carpets per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, where Grzybowski sent us a web. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the apple per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the pears per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the melons per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the watermelons per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the pumpkins per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the plants per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the fertilizers per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the China per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the files per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the glass natural per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the medical engineering per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the dental materials per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the gold synthetical per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the gold chemical per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the physiological silver per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the silver per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the industrial diamonds per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the industrial emeralds per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the industrial sapphires per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the industrial rubies per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the industrial topaz per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the semiconductors per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the computers per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the telephone per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the paper per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the wallpaper per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the tableware and accessories per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the kitchen accessories per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of the rye grain per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions superior 50,000 ton of wheat per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the archaeological preparation per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the aluminium per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the copper per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the cast iron per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the bronze per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the axe of hack per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the baseboard per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of plastic per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the varnishes per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the artistic paints per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the different paints per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the video apparatus per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the 40 materials per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the bauxite per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the alumina per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the textbook per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the coal synthetical per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the medicine anti-nicotine per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the anti-heroin medicine per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the anti-opioid medicine per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the anti-hashish medicine per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the anti-cocaine medicine per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of stock Kennedy per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the lemonade powder per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the fecal mass orate per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, where Grzybowski Synthos LW. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the pastry per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the cakes per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the onion per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the amber per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the granite per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the marble per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the coffee per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the tea per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the cocoa per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the pepper per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the rice per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the macaroni per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the boat engineering per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the anti-alcohol per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the medical herbs per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the flowers per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Pensions per year 50,000 tons of the sugar per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the mustard. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the mayonnaise. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the ketchup. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the natural cosmetics. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the tail. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the fairy tale. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the perfume. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of eau de cologne. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the toilet paper. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the washing powder. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the soap. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the contraceptive. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the leather. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the fruit. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the diesel locomotive. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the carriage. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the aircraft. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the submarine. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the cinnamon. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the super mayonnaise. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the super ketchup. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the tomato. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the carrot. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the cucumber. Per 1 trillion dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, where Grzybowski sent us away. Purchases per year 50,000 ton of the cabbage. Per 1 trillion dollars USA per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the salad. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the radish. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the horseradish. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the banana. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the potatoes. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the maize. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the sunflower seed. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the candles. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the electric bulb. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the peat. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the optical fiber. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Paper. Census per year 50,000 ton of the optical magnetic beater. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the sea products. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 tons of the laminaria. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Census per year 50,000 ton of the squid. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 ton of the black adder. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 ton of the red adder. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 ton of the eggplant paste. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 ton of the large horned cattle. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 ton of the small horned cattle. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 ton of the horses. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the camels. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 ton of the oranges. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 ton of the tangerines. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 ton of the groundnuts. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 ton of the raisins. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 ton of the grapes. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 ton of the walnut. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 ton of the pistachio. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 ton of the macaroni food. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 ton of the poppy. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 ton of the pumpkin. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 ton of mineral water. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 ton of soybean. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 ton of the linoleum. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Fences per year, 50,000 ton of the rabbit meat. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Visit our website, World Wide Web, where Grzybowski Synthesis Web. Synthesis per year. Synthesis per year, 50,000 ton of the garlic. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year, 50,000 ton of the lime flower tea. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year, 50,000 ton of the river pearl. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year, 50,000 ton of the church plate. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year, 50,000 ton of the punch. Per 1 trillion USA dollars per 1 ton. Synthesis per year, 50,000 ton of the bus. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA dollars. Synthesis per year, 50,000 ton of the tram. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA dollars. Synthesis per year, 50,000 ton of the trolley bus. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion dollars of the USA. Synthesis per year, 50,000 ton of the pancakes. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year, 50,000 ton of the flour. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year, 50,000 ton of the apricot. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year, 50,000 ton of the peach. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year, 50,000 ton of the persimmon. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year, 50,000 ton of the ginger. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year, 50,000 ton of the pig. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year, 50,000 ton of the cedar nut. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year, 50,000 ton of the honey. Per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Synthesis per year, 50,000 ton of piece of sweetened and pressed cottage cheese per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of the 50,000 ton of the Brinza sheep's milk cheese per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the cards per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the sour cream per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the sour clotted milk per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the air conditioner per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the bacon per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the wort per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the ham per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the uranium medical per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the caustic soda per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the beans per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of the 50,000 ton of the hurricanes per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the synthetic resin per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the potash fertilizer per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the nitric fertilizer per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the iron ore per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the vitamin C per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the vitamin B per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Visit our website, World Wide Web, where Zhibovsky Synthos LV. Per stone, $1 billion. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of vitamin A per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the vitamin E, vitamin per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the vitamin D per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the sweet or the beet per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the clock per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA. Fences per year of 50,000 ton of the lead pencil per 1 ton, $1 trillion USA.